A few years ago, I was using Tinder to meet friends and to find a partner, which now I realize was a really bad idea. I would swipe right on everyone, hoping to find someone to talk to, and to make a friend as I was homeschooled and kind of a loner with no friends. I remember meeting a funny girl, who I will name Katie for this story. Katie started the conversation with memes, funny jokes, and pick-up lines. Me being someone who needed anyone to talk to was filled with excitement. We talked for a few hours and Katie ended up wanting my Snapchat username. I agreed and sent it to her, hoping she wasn't fake or a man using a fake picture catfishing other. Katie added me and sent a picture of her face. To my excitement, Katie was real and just as beautiful as her profile pictures. After a week of talking, Katie started asking personal questions, and that seemed kind of strange to me. Questions like, where I lived, what my address was, why I lived with my family, and so on. I never sent her my address, but, in my head, red flags started raising as she would often guess what I was wearing. One day, she told me that she liked my Blink-182 shirt before I had even snapped her a picture. Not knowing about the Snap Map update at that time, I was surprised and frightened at the same time. A few days later, Katie posted a Snapchat story. Before I go further, I want to mention, Katie lived in a town 45 miles north of me. Anyway, that day, Katie posted a picture of a playground to her story. I was not that focused while browsing the stories and didn't realize what I saw. An hour later, she sent me a snap of her at a park, along with the caption, "I see your house from here." To my disbelief, I realized, she was at the park that was about a 3-minute walk from my house. Panicking, I responded asking where she was. She responded with the name of my city. I asked her what she was doing there and she stated that she wanted to surprise me and see me. I asked her how she knew where I lived, and she replied that she had her connections. That day, I was really frightened rather being surprised. To be honest, I wasn't looking for a relationship with Katie. She was a nice girl, but not someone I'd be in a relationship with, especially since Katie had an 18-month-old daughter. I told Katie, I was a little creeped out by the fact that she knew where I lived, without me ever telling her. That made her really upset. Katie started arguing with me and telling me how I didn't appreciate her taking the time to surprise me. Keep in mind, we didn't plan a date and I wasn't interested in a relationship with her. I remember Katie saying something really rude to the point where I blocked her. A few hours later, I had to go to McDonald's with my father to get dinner for my family. As we were ordering, I felt my stomach drop and a cold breeze overcoming my body. I felt something off. As I turned around, I saw Katie standing behind me looking insanely upset. I quickly turned back around and pretended I didn't see her. I heard my name coming from her mouth and my father looked confused. I turned around, walked up to her and she chewed me out again, asking why I blocked her. At that point, giving her the benefit of doubt, I unblocked her and gave her a hug, stating I was busy with my family today. As soon as I got home, she snapped me saying she would see me soon later this week. I had to block her again because this creeped me out. A week went by and nothing was heard from Katie. That was until the day I was cleaning up and went to take the trash outside. As I opened my door, I was stunned seeing Katie inside a car in front of my house. Freaked out, I dropped the trash bag and slammed my door. To this day, I don't know what she intended to do or what she wanted from me, but my advice to anyone listening to this is, always check to see if your Snap Map location is on or not.